Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Buyaka-chan, aka Joe, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another podcast. For today, I am actually joined by Rhinator Gaming.
Hello there.
We all know him and love him. He's been on the channel for ages. I'm actually looking at the pandemic, like the thing that they'll be looking at right now, and it says
Oh yeah.
featuring Buyaka-chan, Ryan, and Alfie, but Alfie's not here. So
Hmm.
clickbait.
The treachery.
Oof, that's broken. I do actually have a few things I want to cover here. I want to start off by thanking everyone who has recently hit subscribe because we have hit the goal of 70 and now the goal is to climb all the way up to 80. So, I mean, if
Woo.
you're new here and you're going to enjoy this podcast, then please consider hitting subscribe because, it's 100% free and it just helps me out. Um, One thing, I need to go through my phone here because I'm going to pull a photo up when I'm editing. There's one thing that I want to cover here, and I was going through Twitter the other day, and I kept getting like retweets from people. They kept sending me this link, and when I clicked on it, it was a picture of the what do you call it? The thumbnail, I guess, the pandemic podcast,
Okay.
and it was this guy. Like, I mean, I don't mind really his exposure, but he was like just trying to start with it. He was just like, what's the word? Um, Controversial,
Uh,
right? He was like, "Is this thumbnail too controversial for what's going on right now? Should they be doing it?" I was like, "What? Well, you're just bored, aren't you? That's what you're doing. You're just
he's
bored."
just bored and seeking attention.
But I mean, I have to thank you if you're listening. Thanks for the exposure because he got like 50
Hmm.
likes. And there's like over
He,
100 retweets.
he's probably like a subscriber now or something, probably.
I mean, I don't find it offensive or too in your face because the whole reason of the podcast is to help you get through the pandemic. So I mean, I think it's
Yeah.
perfectly named.
I mean, to be fair, it's been a lot longer than we all thought it would be. So you got to have something to do during it. So
Yeah, 100% agree. So a lot of you guys have actually been asking on the channel where Ryan's been and if there's any future plans with him. I don't actually know what happened. We just sort of drifted apart a little bit there for a couple of
uh,
months.
I think I can explain that. Basically, I tried to find a job, and that didn't really go well.
No.
Like, in the course of my job hunting, which was about 2 weeks long, or was it a bit longer? In that course, I had one interview, and several people either didn't answer back or they just said no. So, but I did already have an idea for what I want to do in the future to earn some money, but I guess I could probably either talk about that now or later, but
I mean, we can go for it. We're on the topic now. Yeah, I'm actually looking for a job as well because at the moment, as much as I love YouTube, it's not paying the bills. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
so yeah, that's sort of the hunt. That's why my schedule's been like really, really whack and super off at the moment. It's because I've just been so focused on the other things. But I do want to definitely zero down here because I think me being too focused on getting a job has actually hurt the channel a little bit because
Yeah.
I reckon like when we were collabing, we went for that 3 or 4 months where we were doing every video together. I don't know about your channel, but my channel was at a peak right there.
Yeah, mine was at a pretty tall peak as well. But
So I mean, and then obviously that stopped and it's dropped back down again. So I actually reckon that if we'd carried on doing that, I would easily be over 80 right now.
yeah, I think so too. Because I think I gained two subscribers earlier on today, but before that it went back down to 460. So
Oh, it went
I
down.
mean, I guess I gained another two, so now it's back at 462. So it's kind of evened out, but if those other two didn't leave, then I'd be on 464 and it'd be a bit better. But you know,
Yeah, I am genuinely confident that if I keep growing at the way I'm growing, and if we start collabing again, I could definitely hit 100 before my first year.
oh yeah, 100 is definitely achievable.
Oh yeah, I'm
If
like,
if it's not gonna happen this side of Christmas, it's definitely gonna happen on the early side of next Christmas. Not next Christmas, on the next, obviously, on the other side of Christmas. That was, how did I manage to mess that up? But yeah, no, that's what I think is gonna happen.
the early side of next Christmas.
It's just gonna get to 99. There's just gonna be a flat line for 12 months. It's like, Yes.
Hopefully not.
I hope so, because that would not be good. I hope so that it doesn't happen, because that wouldn't be good.
Yeah. So I mean, that's sort of what's been going on. I also want to take a minute to apologise if my audio is a little bit echo here in the podcast. It's the new office. It's empty
I
basically.
noticed you've changed it around a bit. I saw on your face cam on some of your videos, it's been changed around a bit.
Yeah, well, I'm in a completely different room now.
Oh, fair enough.
So that's why it's echoey right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can, and it's annoying me. So, I mean, yeah, people keep asking me if there's any future plans for YouTube right now, and I wanna I covered it a little bit in the Q&A video. If you didn't see that, then it's either linked in the description, or if it's not because I'm a pleb and forgot, it's literally just the last time uploaded. So, I don't know about future plans because, like I said in the Q&A, it's really hard to keep a solid series going that keeps everyone's attention. Because
Yeah.
what I've been finding over the last month or so, it's been really difficult because I will upload one video and it'll get 25, 30 views, and then I'll upload part two and it'll get 2 or 3 and it'll completely flop.
Yeah.
So it's just, obviously, I'm not going to stop YouTube because this is what I love, but future plans wise, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I think the future plans, you could easily like hit a roadblock. Like you just do one thing on the game, and then you just go back on the same game, and then you keep going through that. It's just going to be pretty much. It's going to end up being repetitive, and then people are just going to be turning away because where it's virtually the same as you've already done before. So it's a bit difficult to try and do something like that, but I suppose it's just trying out different things, but you know,
Yeah.
pretty hard to do though. So
Yeah, it's not changing up your YouTube genre isn't something that happens overnight because it. Let's say right, for example, let's say I was a solid Call of Duty streamer. For me
Yeah.
to then like completely switch it up and maybe change to Minecraft or something like that, you're definitely going to be losing views there because you didn't do it casually. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
just like a drop, and then people that are strictly there for the Call of Duty gaming, they're not interested anymore.
Yeah, like if you were to change it like just overnight, like people would probably expect an explanation. I mean, you can't just go into another game and say, "Oh yeah, we're doing this now," without a reason why. Like the people are probably going to need a reason why you've
Yeah,
changed it. So
I got bored. Sorry.
yeah, sorry, COD just got boring, so I got to change it.
But no, your channel's actually been doing really well recently.
Yeah.
You got any future plans for your channel?
Well, the other day, like I said, I did a list video like related to gaming, so I might try and do that as some kind of side series. But I'm still going to mainly be focusing on recording my own gameplay, whether that be individually or collaborating. But for a side series, I might do the gaming lists, but you know that's not going to be my main focus as of yet. So,
Yeah, I mean,
but that's probably my biggest plan at the moment. So.
I just like I don't know what to do. You know, sometimes because I don't like you said I don't want to just sit here and I can sit here and upload 100 Minecraft videos. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But I don't want people to get like bored and move on. And like I've asked people many times what they want to see, and it's just frustrating when you get people that answer it, but they don't give you like a solid answer. They just like list off a bunch of games, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
what am I meant to
It's
do with
like,
that?
well, we got to choose one. We can only do one at a time, you know. So, because you don't want to overcrowd it either, because then people are just going to get too caught up, and then they wouldn't actually know what to watch more. Like,
Yeah.
say if you played 3 different games. Say if you played Call of Duty on a Monday, Minecraft on a Wednesday, and I don't know, Formula One on a Friday. You wouldn't know what to watch. You wouldn't know what to stick yourself to.
Yeah, I actually want to talk about my Formula One series to the people here. You guys have actually been asking where it's gone, the 2018 Formula One series, and I just completely messed it up. I don't know what I did, but the whole series sort of just the gameplay just reset itself, and then I was trying to play my way back up to it, and my PC just stopped launching it.
Oh
It
wow.
says it's a failed something failed with the Formula One's software or whatever. So I've uninstalled it, I've reinstalled it. I just can't get Formula One 2018 to upload. If you
Hmm.
guys did want to see a career mode, we can always try it with 2019. You know, maybe we'll have a little bit more luck. But I didn't want to just switch up to 2019 without explaining why. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not working. I've tried everything. I can't get it to physically launch up.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I started a 2018 series. Admittedly, that's just, I've done two races. I completely forgot, and it's kind of fallen off a cliff now. So, if I go back to it now, it's not going to get the same as it was before. So,
Oh, I've done that with many a series. Like people, what people don't understand is like the actual work that goes into a YouTube video. Because although you see 20 minutes of gameplay, what you don't see is the 4 hours it took to get that gameplay, and
yeah,
then you have to edit it all down, which is even more time on top of that. So, like, it's not as simple as recording a 20-minute clip and uploading it.
yeah.
Hey, it takes me 20 minutes to do the intro in one of my videos. I mess it up every time. So, it's just.
You've got some of that mental pausing going on then.
Yeah, I got a bunch of mental pausing. Did you watch the dumb tweets video?
Yeah, yeah, it's a good one. Like,
It's
some of
absolutely
those
hilarious.
were incredibly stupid.
Like, it actually, like, I've never been pissed off by a tweet, but when someone said, "Is Africa a religion?" That
Oh
just.
yeah, that's just
That just pissed me off. I didn't want to do it
yeah.
anymore after that.
That's literally just a brain dead. What?
Like, I think it was that one, and I don't know if I included the one who said the worst part about having triplets is being pregnant for 27 months. That hurt my
Oh
brain as
my
well. Was that
god.
included? I don't think I included that one.
I can't remember. I know there was one. I think it was actually the first one you looked at, where the lady said about the U.S. government, "I'm going to move to California." It's like, yeah, sorry to disappoint, but California is part of America, so you know.
She's gonna be real disappointed when she rolls up to Cali and sees Donald Trump everywhere. I thought I got out of this.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I thought I got away from here. No.
oh, it is a good laugh. Um,
It's a very good laugh.
The reason I actually wanted to do that, like, I have a bunch more reaction videos coming up because my reaction videos, like, okay, there's I feel like my channel has two different types of crowds. There's the ones that hang around for the gaming and the ones that hang around for the reactions.
Hmm.
So I feel like I haven't done a reaction in a while, and I can actually see, like, there's people that are there every single reaction, and people that are there every single gameplay, and I've never seen
Yeah.
them cross. So I feel like I'm sort of neglecting the reaction army a little bit because I haven't done any in a while.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm. That's very interesting. Like you've actually got like some kind of split. That's quite interesting actually, but
uh,
hmm.
People keep, like, the one of the main questions on the Q&A was where does the name Buyaka-chan came from. I think people were expecting some sort of epic war story, but it actually came, like, that name came about when we were playing golf.
The year was 1952. We had just evaded a bomb site in Switzerland. And I don't know where to go from there.
So I mean, I'm sorry if any of you watched that Q&A and got to the where my name originated from. If I disappointed you, I mean, I don't know what you expected.
There's probably just someone sat there who's actually expected it to come from Switzerland. They're just like, oh, it's not right.
So you didn't get gunned down by the Russian Mafia? What? The what? The Russian Mafia? The Russian Mafia?
The Ruffin Mafia. Yes, Ruffin is the type of thing now.
Russian Mafia. I mean, so yeah, like, I just posted that video. I haven't actually checked it, so I don't know how well it's doing. But I reckon that one's gonna get views. Like when you just upload a video and you just know that it's gonna
Yeah,
do well.
you just know it's gonna get popular.
Yeah, that was like every video that me and you did together.
Oh yeah.
We need to do
Like
it again.
I remember our first Roblox video we did together. Like I'm not sure if it was how many it got on your channel, but on my one it got about 73 views, I think.
Yeah, that's mad. Let me check. I'm actually gonna check
Hmm.
it. So I've actually been discussing it with Ryan, and there is more Roblox coming to the channel pretty soon for those of you who stick around for that, because I could you can definitely see the age difference between my videos. Oh, oh.
Ooh, that's a lot of oohs.
Let me check here. Oh, how do I've forgotten how to use YouTube. 1 second. That video where you came round to play the F1, that's got almost 40 views.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Was
just-
that was the keyboard and mouse one, wasn't it?
Yeah, he came fourth.
Good old Lance. See, Lance Stroll never fails. Never fails at all. So,
I don't know. I think they've actually broken him in 2020 because I was playing it the other day and all the other cars were on the ground, but Lance Stroll was like he like flew above my head. He was like 2 feet off the track.
Lance Stroll Airlines. Well, okay.
He got to first, but that's because we were in Monaco, and
Oh no.
like everyone crashed at that first corner, and then Lance Stroll just sort of flew over everyone, like he
Oh,
was
wow.
too good for it. Let me see here. Oh, another series that I dropped was the Overwatch series. That got views, and then it just sort of didn't. I didn't do
That
anything
was
else
a
with it.
really earlier video, wasn't it? Because I don't think I've actually seen any of your
That was-
Overwatch videos.
I've only posted one, and it got views, and I just left it. 110 days ago.
You can't really call that a series if it's got one video.
Do you guys want to see the
Like-
Overwatch come back?
Like you can't even call that an S, let alone a series.
110 days. Oh, the comments. I forgot about it. I asked people to name the cone, and Mr. Me put David the Pine Cone.
Oh, the pine cone, the damn pine cone. Whew.
Optimus Pine. That was a really
That's
bad one.
whoever said that. That is
was
creative.
Finn Roth.
That was creative.
Coney the Cone. Look at that. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
your
fair enough.
YouTube look, the thing you've changed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
here-
just thought I'd
here's
try that.
Ryan. This looks like quite a good game. I think the pine should be called Jeff. Yeah, it's definitely you.
Like, as soon as you hear the name Jeff, you just know who it is. So,
Yeah, definitely. That's Jeff. I got distracted. What was I looking for? Oh, the Roblox video.
yeah, like we kind of got distracted on a pine cone.
Yeah, while we're here, I want to go back. I want to see how many days it's actually been since my first upload. Right, this one.
Whilst
right
we're talking about
here.
no, whilst we're talking
28
about
days.
Ooh,
28 days since my first upload. I think YouTube may be broken.
maybe, yeah, because that's very broken.
28 days?
But speaking about your older uploads, what about more Photoshop? That was fun. The Bob Arms puffing out of the chimney of the cabin, stuck in a mountain. That was fun.
Yeah, I single-handedly got that man famous. That was all me.
Like he's literally just become the top model on Instagram now, probably.
People were so supportive on that.
Hmm. Like, I'm amazed Bob Arms probably has got a YouTube channel somewhere. He's probably just subscribed to you because you featured him.
Someone
So,
put, at least now I have a new screensaver. I mean, it's yours to take it. There's nothing I do is copyright, so I mean, go for it.
yeah, just go for it.
Lots of little bobs puffing up chimney. That makes this really wholesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really wholesome image, isn't it?
Just jobs. Hmm.
Yeah, people actually like the Photoshop one. I never really paid it any attention because when it first uploaded, how many days ago was that? 117 days.
Oh,
It honestly, it wasn't until like 40 or so days afterwards that I started to get views.
yeah.
So I
How many
mean,
views has it got now?
right now it has 16. It
Ah, that's
it
not too
didn't
bad
it
actually.
didn't do great, but it also wasn't the worst. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. It's solidly in there in the middle. Like it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So
So people actually keep questioning me, saying, "Why do you keep saying that the reaction video was the video that fueled your channel?" And I have my stats up in front of me. I'm going to read you a week's worth of videos before, and then a week's worth afterwards. Right? So we got 2 views, 4 views, 11 views, 13 views, 8, 8. Right? That's the view count
right.
before. Then I uploaded.
So we're
Then I
hovering around, on
10
average,
ish.
about 10 or 9 on average.
Then I uploaded my first reaction video. That got
Mm-hmm.
40 views, 24,
Oh,
26, 16, 29, 15, 20, and then it just went up from there.
yeah.
So like when I'm saying that the reaction videos made my channel, it literally made the channel. Without it,
Yeah, like,
I
there
mean,
was low the stat value, so,
yeah. So I mean, I think I've pretty much covered it. I've covered everything I wanted to say. Um, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got it all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything
I
else.
keep playing with my mic, which is probably going to be picked up. Great.
Except at the end of the year, you got to make that blooper compilation.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
good one.
I've got a
Oof.
bunch of them, especially with the ones with us. Each file is worth like 100 or so gig, and that is
Oh.
like there's like 2 gigs of just us, our bloopers.
Our epic fails, and then we get the video actually done, and then it just disappears, so we can't find it.
I have no idea where it went. After 4
I
hours of
think that's
recording for nothing.
probably got to be the worst bit of it all. Like, we go through all of the bloopers and everything, then we do the actual video, then the computer's just like, what if I made this disappear?
What if I become Harry Houdini for the day?
Exactly. And it still hasn't returned even to this day. So,
I'm
you know.
genuinely on my PC looking for it right now. It's like, it's not even in any of the files. So I mean, I honestly don't know. But yeah, you said
Oh.
you texted me the other day asking if we could meet up depending on what the government's doing. We can always
Yeah.
meet up on Halloween. It's a Saturday.
That's a good point. Or yeah, we could always meet up on Halloween or a couple of days before. I don't mind. But yeah, it just depends on what the government's saying. But I think most of it they're saying about the north of
Yeah,
England.
I love
But
the stuff in Scotland.
yeah,
Round this way and like sort of Havant ways, like up in Havant is a low risk area, and
yeah,
then up through North End and Commercial Road it's like medium risk, and then come back down to the seafront is all low risk again. So
yeah.
it honestly depends on what you're down to do, because if it's just like a day thing, then I'm gonna choke. Hang on.
But
Oh my god,
please don't choke.
I'm literally choking right now. I'm trying to.
And what are
hang
you
on.
choking on mid-air?
My tongue.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it honestly depends on what you're down to do. Because if you just want to come for like a day trip, then we can record a few videos. But if you want to do more like we did last time, then we could probably do a stream or something.
yeah.
It's honestly up to you.
Yeah, I'll have to see what I can do, but I mean, I should be available. Like, there's nothing really to stop anyone, to be fair.
Yeah, if you wanted to do like a stay round, then I could always get a lift again, and this
Yeah.
time we'll make sure all 4 limbs are in the car.
Yeah. This time my leg hopefully won't fall out of the car halfway down the A27.
So if you guys don't know, we'll go. The other day, me and my sister went to pick up Ryan because he was coming around so we could record, and we literally pull up, And Ryan doesn't even get to sit in the car. I mean, his legs are hanging out of the car. And my sister starts driving away. Oh, it was so funny. Because Ryan was like, I'm not running down the bloody motorway. It was probably like 2 minutes before she noticed. Ryan hopping along the road.
Like, I don't even think the door was closed properly until I actually managed to sit down properly, which was quite a while, but...
Oh, that is honestly one that... This time, she's got a smaller car. She's actually downgraded.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, this time, we should be avoiding all problems.
Yeah. Oh, quick update. You know, obviously, my old phone, doesn't work.
Doesn't work, yeah.
Well, I bought myself a new one.
Oh.
It was from Argos. It was only 40 quid, but it actually works really well. I would go to say it's better than my old phone, to be fair.
But does it bloody turn on?
Yeah, it actually turns on and it works just fine.
Well, if it turns on, it's better than your old phone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, anything can beat not turning on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The ancient myth that you can actually plug electricity into a potato and it would actually conduct electricity. I don't know if that's true or not, but...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to do. If he decides to come round on Saturday...
we're going to electrocute a potato.
We'll do a live stream and we will plug a potato in and we'll see if we can get it to work. So we'll do a science live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
My list was pretty factual, like some people actually said this was quite informative, so what better way to top that than to do science?
I mean, what was the list?
Top 6 worst bugs and glitches in video games. Well, 6 of the worst, but...
What were they?
Yeah. Number 6 was WWE 2K20 when you customised the characters, because that was horrible when the game first came out. Number 5 was Friday the 13th. There was a hover glitch where you could just hover around the whole map without being touched. Number 4 was Sonic 2006 on the Xbox and PlayStation. The game itself was an entire mess, but most of the games didn't even have a flaw. Number 3 was Superman 64 on the Nintendo 64. You would just fall through the floor or fall through the ceiling somehow, and you would be stuck in an endless abyss. Number 2 was Ride to Hell Retribution. The whole game was terrible. And the number 1 was Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. Again, that was the whole game. It was terrible because for some reason they released that when it was still in its alpha stages. So it was nowhere near completion. They just released it anyway. So...
Why? Why do that? Because, like...
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Their mindset was probably, let's get our game out and let's just make money from it and get the name out there. But... on the other hand, it's let's get a game that's nowhere near finished. It's going to get a bad reputation because it doesn't work. So, I mean, I feel like that game's just kind of rush.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's been voted the worst ever computer game to exist for, like, the past 5 years, if not maybe more. I mean, it came out in 2003. So that's 17 years old. It's probably been voted the worst game to exist for probably about 17 years.
I just came up with a brilliant YouTube idea. If when Ryan comes around, because as you guys know, I've been sweating a little bit on Fortnite recently because, you know, quarantine, lockdown, boredom, whatever. We will get Ryan to play Fortnite because I don't believe he's ever played it.
I've played it like twice. But that was just to like get the hang of it, so I'm not really good at it.
We should play it, bro. It's honestly.
I know, but at the moment I don't have it installed, so I'll have to reinstall it again.
Well, we know what you're doing after the podcast.
Yeah.
Because
but that would then make DBD really slow. So.
DBD, oh yeah. We'll just wait for it to finish.
Yeah.
Just stay in the call and chat.
Or just play Roblox or whatever. So
yeah, we'll just do whatever that. So actually, if you did come stay round on the Saturday, the Halloween, we could do like a movie marathon thing.
Yes, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm definitely down to watch the Scream movies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the way up until the third one when Cotton dies.
Oh yeah, Cotton dies in the third one. Yeah.
The third one kind of sucked a little bit. I feel like if you're going to kill such an iconic character such as Cotton, do it in a more creative way instead of him just
Yeah.
getting stabbed at home. Like,
To be fair, I feel like number 3 might have been the downfall, but number 4 kind of brought it back up. So
a fun fact that I've only seen the three of them.
Oh well, yeah. There's a number 4, and in 2022, I believe they're making a 5th one. So yeah.
Yeah, that might actually be Pogs, you know.
Hmm.
That might actually be decent.
Might actually be a if it's in any of the cinemas like in Portsmouth or whatever. I call that a day trip.
Oh yeah, definitely. We still need to go karting as well.
We do. I mean,
Although
it's not like I'm gonna like mince you all because I've had years and years of playing Formula One or anything, but I think I could win.
You reckon?
I reckon I could win.
I don't know. I'm pretty. Actually, you wanna hear a savage story? Right, I've never been. You've heard this story, haven't you, Ryan?
Yeah, I've heard
I've
it.
never
but
been
the
go
viewers probably
karting,
haven't.
right? It was my birthday. I was 15, I think, or I was 15 or 14, and we went to the go karting. And like, I've always been a pretty like, I feel like I've been pretty tall considering my age.
Yeah, you are a pretty tall person to be
Like
fair.
right now,
so-
I'm like 6'2" and I'm only 16. You know, so when I was
Yeah.
15, we went to this go karting ring, and I wasn't old enough to drive in the higher powered go karts. Also, this is something that doesn't make sense, right? The lower powered go karts are only like 15cc, and the higher powered ones are 20. And you're all in the course together, so the people in the lower
So-
karts don't have a chance. They just get smoked.
Hang on, so there's 2 different classes. What's the point of racing them together? That's like racing Lewis Hamilton against a bunch of cyclists.
Grosjean.
Grosjean.
Yeah,
Somehow Grosjean would lose that.
that doesn't make sense. Like, especially because like if when you get those people, you get people that go to that go karting ring every single weekend, and then you get like the little kids who are celebrating their birthdays. They're in the 15ccs. They're just getting smoked, and then like it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like,
You're literally getting the holes torn out of your left, right, and centre. It's like Williams, but somehow worse.
I think that's called a cardboard box, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, a cardboard box can be pretty fast.
The only way you can get worse than Williams is if you've got a cardboard box, you draw wheels on it, and you ran down the track. I think that's the only way you're getting worse than Williams. Where was it? Oh, so we get to this go-karting ring, and like I when I was young, I was like super claustrophobic. So my biggest fear was putting the helmet on. And I get over that, I put the helmet on, I'm ready to go, and I don't fit in the 15cc. I'm too tall for the 15cc go-karts. And they're like, well, we can't let you ride in the 20cc's because you're not old enough. And as my father, being the loving man he is, he turned to me, he didn't even like second think it. It was like, well, looks like you're the cameraman. And I stood on my birthday. I stood ringside filming my dad and my brother and sister go around the go-kart and the blast. I was like, well,
Well, this is life now.
it was like,
Like, it's just the fact that there was no second thought. Just you, camera, now. Alright.
the worst part is he made me use my phone, so I drained all my battery.
Why must you hurt me in this way?
It was 2 sessions, each 20 minutes. After the 20-minute session, he came out and was like, I know it's your birthday, so I'll make it up to you. And they bought me a Coke. I'm like, that doesn't make up for go-karting, does it?
Oh no, I don't get to drive a go-kart. Don't worry, Coca-Cola. Yes.
I'm like, that doesn't help me at all. That's just... no, but actually shout out to them, though, because what they did, the go-karting company, they were like, since you can't come this... Oh, hang on, I got scammed twice. Hold on. I'm just thinking here. They said, right, because my birthday was only like, I think it was like 2 months or so away, and they're like, right, here's some tickets, come back when you're 16, and you can basically come back for free, do the track again, but you actually...
Do you still
do it.
have those?
No, because I think what happened. I can't remember. I think I was out with some friends, and my brother and sister got bored, and my dad took them and went go-karting
Oh
again
no.
without me. Well, I got scammed. I actually got robbed twice.
Well, I think that go-karting we should definitely do. It'd be a fun little thing.
I,
This time you'd actually be allowed to do it. So, you know.
I'm probably to be fair.
But we
I think
but
those,
we will
those
need a camera.
I think those
Like,
go-karts have a £200 limit though. To be fair,
I think we would need a camera though, like to put it on YouTube. We
I'm
would
getting.
need to do that.
I think I'm getting a GoPro for Christmas just so I can like stick it around the house and stuff and start actually recording properly.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, unless you have any life stories you want to share.
Not really.
No.
To be fair,
Yeah, Brian's life's been really boring.
it has been. Honestly, it really has been. But I mean, if I were like when I was on about getting a job, like for a future idea, I did have an idea. Now I don't know if you and Alfie would want to do it as well, but I'd imagine you would because it's a way to get money. Basically, we get some salvage cars, so then we could like light bodywork damage. Then we repair them. Then we get the legal documents all signed. And then we sell them. We make money from that car. Boom, easy.
So you want to start up a garage?
Yeah, but there won't actually be a building, so it would be an outside garage.
The reason that works is because Alfie did 2 years in mechanics in college, and my uncle, who was literally sat downstairs, was a mechanic for like 10 years.
Yeah, I've done 2 years of mechanics as well. Don't worry, you could be the cameraman.
I mean, you two are the mechanic, and I'm the chef, so I'll just bring you like teas and coffees and biscuits and shit, and you can do the work.
Yeah, it's like, did you make those biscuits? No, I just bought them from Tesco. Good enough. Well,
is some
you
hot
can't
dogs,
complain
mate.
about Tesco biscuits.
No, Tesco's biscuit. Sorry? Do you want to try that
Tesco's
again?
blah.
Tesco's biscuits, bang.
Oh, I
That's what
know,
was
they're
saying.
amazing.
Yeah. Also, another good thing about you coming around Halloween is that we bought like a shit ton of candy. Candy? What the fuck? I'm not American. I need to restart.
We got some candy, we got some Coke.
Restart the podcast. God damn it. We have like a bunch of sweets. Literally, like I think we spent like £50 on sweets, and then Halloween's been cancelled. So I mean, we have snacks for the movie.
Yeah, I mean, that would save on ordering a pizza as a takeaway, to be fair.
We'll
You
probably
know,
still do that though. To be fair, I mean, come on.
yeah, but, you know. I mean, I'll be all down for it. It's just depending on, well, it's basically depending, one, on what the government says, and two, the weather. Like, I know we'd be getting a lift and everything, but
I'm be coming straight to the house. I don't know what weather's got to do with it.
it'd be nice to know if it was dry. Cause,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
if it is like pouring it down, you could just give us your address and we'll come pick you up from the door.
yeah,
Instead
that's
of
a good
to
shout.
walk like 10 minutes to the train station in the pouring wet.
Don't expect to park outside my house, though, because my neighbour's an absolute cock.
Oh, alright then. Well, this is no longer PG. What do
Well,
you mean?
Well, so he obviously lives in the house next to me, and he made a driveway out of his front garden. But
Hold on, that's
him,
news to me. I
But
didn't know your
him-
neighbour lived next to you.
no, you wouldn't believe it either. I didn't believe it, but anyway,
Shook.
no. So he's made a driveway out of his front garden. So what he does is he owns 3 trucks and a car. He's got way too many vehicles to start off with, so he puts 2 in the front garden, he puts the other 2 outside my house every single time. Like,
But why though? Why does he need
it's
that many
just, I
vehicles?
don't know. And it doesn't help also that when he comes home from work, half the time he brings home a trailer, which usually has a digger on the back of it as well. So, you know,
My man just collects cars for a living, apparently.
honestly, he probably does. Like, I mean, he is a jerk, so... And he just likes starting on people for no reason. So if you
I
did
got
come
one of
down
those.
to my street, then just watch yourselves.
I mean,
Get a dash cam, you know?
I think she's got like 7 dash cams because
Oh, fucking hell. Well, that'll be more than enough.
she parks like, and she lives in like a really like rough, like steal your tires and replace them with brakes area. So, yeah,
I didn't know she lived all the way in Liverpool.
Oh, hold on. Just
Oh,
shots fired at Liverpool.
hang on. Speaking of Liverpool, if I do come round, I got to bring FIFA 20 round. You know.
I haven't played FIFA in years, dude.
No,
No.
because there is a game mode on there where there's no rules, and usually what me and my brother usually do is we just go to the first league alphabetically, so that's somewhere in Argentina. So then we press the randomize button to randomize the country of the team, and then we go to the team and then randomize it again, so we just play with random teams.
I mean, I'm actually down to play some FIFA. You'll probably kick my ass because I haven't played in. Last time I played, I remember, I was sat in college, because you know, like the college has that student union,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I actually lost because a cute girl was like, "Yo, you want to play FIFA?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I'm good at it." I was like, "Alright, I'll let you win then. You're good at it."
Just I'll let you win. You know what?
You know
Just,
what
I'll
though?
let you win.
I haven't been to college since September. I haven't even been near the building. And it was last night I got an
neither
email
have
from them. Like last night they got me an email saying, "We take it you don't want to be a student here." I was like, "Well, no shit." Obviously. So we've decided to remove you from the student list. I was like, "I thought you did that months ago." What are you doing?
It's like, yeah, college started early September. Now we're halfway through October, so a month and a half. We've only just figured out that you don't want to be here.
The sad part is, I called them. I think it was like the 5th of September. I called them. I was like, I'm not coming back. I'm not a student anymore. And they're like, okay, blah blah blah. We'll deal with it. And then I get a bloody email from him almost a month and a half later. Like, what are you doing? College, get your act together. Seriously.
But yeah, I don't know if you've actually looked at any of it yet, but for the animation thing, we could always try Source Filmmaker, which is just 3D models.
Actually, for you guys that don't know, we are actually behind the scenes of YouTube. We're bringing out a little animation series that we are going to release onto YouTube for you guys' entertainment. I guess,
Yes.
obviously.
If we can get the remaining people to do the voice acting, then all should be good.
I mean, if not, I'm pretty sure we can, like. I like to consider myself a voice actor. You know what I mean? I'm good
Yeah,
at it.
I saw your Cuphead video. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Oh, he asked me to do the devil voice. I don't know what I did.
I can't remember what you did, to be fair.
I don't
But
think I did it. I think he did it because like he like put me on the spot. Like I can do a devil. I can do like a villain's voice, but
Yeah.
he was just like no go, and I was like hey, I'm the devil. I was like, what the hell?
take the sock. Wait, what about a sock?
Take my soul. All I had to say was daddy, and it would have been a porno. So I don't know what that was about.
Well, now it's not even Peggy 15 anymore.
It's fine. No one watches 43 minutes of a podcast. We're fine. Oh, okay. Well, I think this is a good place to end it.
Yeah, I think that was the best place to wrap it up. But more on our ideas in our party, which we will be starting momentarily.
Oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
so
So yeah, you got Ryan is alive. We've established this. You guys can be expecting a lot more collaborations, and you know, as of what 30? When is Halloween? 31st.
yeah, 31st.
We might actually have him in person for 24 hours to do what we want. Wait. No, that doesn't sound right.
No, that really doesn't.
I
That
should
sounds
word
like
it
you're gonna.
different. We're gonna have them. We're just gonna film, stream. You know how it is. That YouTube life. Hashtag YouTube life.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just did that.
Hashtag YouTube, which removes all the likes away from your video whenever you upload them. Like.
yeah. The other day, I was scrolling through videos. I was like, oh yeah, this one's got like 40 likes, big ups. And then I refresh the YouTube Social Blade, and I had like 0 likes. And I was like,
Exactly. That's what's happened with some of mine. It doesn't make sense.
YouTube.
So-
I would like them back, please. You just stole them from me.
Yeah, YouTube. You've also stolen 9 likes of mine. Can I have them back as well?
It's happened to a bunch of mine as well. Like that one was the only one where I've actually seen all the likes were like stripped. and then they've
Yeah.
taken like 2 from here or 4 from, and they're like taking like a bunch. Like what? What are you doing?
Yeah, like we get the notification saying like, oh, such and such has liked your video, but then you go on there, you see it there, then you refresh it like an hour later, it's gone. It's not there.
They just rob you.
Exactly.
YouTube,
So-
you're harsh, man. You get our hopes up and then just rip our dreams away.
Yeah.
What's that? Come on, YouTube.
Anyways, I thought we were ending. Now we're just digging at anything we can find.
Do you hear what Boris Johnson?
No, now we're getting into old timey talk, and we don't want to do that.
The weather is so nice outside today.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I sprained my hip falling down the bloody garden again.
Oh no. I've walked 15 steps down the stairs, and then I peed myself.
Back in my day, that would have worth hiding.
You bet that's the paddling.
Anyway, if you guys liked what you heard and you want to hear
Heard, I
more,
guess.
then please consider hitting that like button down below. And if you enjoyed the podcast and think you're going to go on to watch any of my other videos, then please consider hitting subscribing, because we're on the road to 80 and it's completely free. So yeah. Also, Ryan's link will be in the description down below. Go give him a follow or subscribe. It feels weird saying subscribe in that content sentence. Go give him a follow and go give him his likes back, because YouTube stole them. So
Yeah.
I just dropped my mic on the floor. Cool.
What a way to end it.
I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.